Alright, well, for those who don't know, Brotato is a much chill game, more chill game where I don't get as salty usually. And we're working on getting higher level wins on characters, so we are on old. Speaking of being old and bald. I actually like this guy because he's got a smaller map size, so I can see trees spawning easier. Plus 10 harvesting. Alright. I like playing an engineering build on this one too, so I'm going to start with a wrench. See if we can play around wrench, and I'll start at level 3. If we lose, I'll bump it down to 2, I guess. Alright. AFK win for me. AFK my way to victory. I want this though. Nice. Alright, so early harvesting is great. None of these are harvesting. If I am going to go for an engineering build, damage doesn't apply to it, so I'm just going to take the dodge. More trees, yes. Wrench, yes. Roll for... Okay, this is harvesting. So this 12 harvesting is probably worth getting. If I want a screwdriver, I actually do want screwdrivers and wrenches, so I'll take that. Maybe FTL is my punishment now. I just have to figure out what I did to deserve that punishment. What horrible thing did I do in a past life to deserve FTL killing me over and over? What horrible thing did I do? Like how Potato has limbs that are upgradable. I don't think I want that. Harvesting, yes. Luck is also good. 3 engineering is great. I like the HP too, but let's get the damage first. Range is not useful. Take that and that. Any more harvesting? No harvesting there. I kicked a puppy in a past life. My punishment is forever pain and suffering in FTL. Wow. That seems a little harsh, but okay. I mean, I didn't cause that much pain to the puppy, did I? Poor puppy, though. Shouldn't have kicked him. None of those are great. Armor's not bad. I'm gonna roll once. Okay, I'll take the harvesting. I'll take the harvesting. All the harvesting. Max HP for minus regen. Lifesteal is not going to do any good on this character. I don't think you can lifesteal with turrets, so I don't think I want to take minus regen. Definitely don't want to take minus harvesting at the beginning. Is the puppy of Jesus, of RN Jesus. I kicked RN Jesus' puppy, so RN Jesus will forever punish me in FTL. Okay, I guess I can see that. Maybe I was the slave-driving boss of a salt mine in a previous life. Wow, okay. Goodness. Slave-driving boss of a salt mine. So now the salt is coming back to get its revenge. I didn't know salt had such long memories and hard feelings. Remember this SNL skit where someone steps on a talisman and is cursed by a sexy saxophone player? I remember that. That was a great one. Turret, yes. I don't know if Sacred Sausage works on turrets. Does anybody know if starting fires with turrets works? The primary stats don't affect it, so I'm going to guess Elemental probably doesn't. So chance to start fires. Oh, burning percent and burning spread is a secondary thing. Interesting. Chance to deal burning damage. Well, I guess this is a time when I can experiment. Let's find out. You all help me remember. I think I actually do want a little bit of speed because range doesn't matter. If Sacred Sausage causes the explosions and turrets to set dudes on fire. Well, they're one-shotting a lot of guys, so it's hard to tell right now. So far, I don't think I see any fires, though. They're all getting one shot, so it's hard to tell. I know that my attacks with my weapons can, but I'm more concerned with the turrets. I don't think the turrets are... Well, actually, I might have just seen a fire on one of those guys, actually. Minus dodge. Oh, that's early harvesting, which I do like. Okay, I don't like the minus dodge, but early harvesting is really good. Hearing, I guess, and more harvesting. Another turret. Another wrench. Okay, alright. Alright, I'm gonna take a second one, because I think maybe it was doing something. Maybe. And a burning spreads. So we're gonna... I have the sausage plus snake combo with my turrets to see if that can spread fires. Okay, I just saw burning on a guy. It does work. Interesting. So it sounds like elemental turret build can be a thing. So if I buff elemental damage, I think that will buff the burning caused by sausages, maybe? I think. I need to check that, actually. If the burning from Sacred Sausage is based, if scales off of elemental damage. Oh god, don't die, okay. Yes. Lifesteal's not going to be useful. I'm going to take the elemental in case that's going to work. Yeah, it does scale off elemental. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if flat damage percent affects it, though. It might. So that does do more damage. Does minus percent damage. 6 minus... Sure. Percent damage matters. I don't want to get elemental at the cost of dodge, though. I want that. Okay. Alright, I am actually liking the way this build is starting to shape up. Some fires that spread from my turrets. I might need to roll for more turrets soon. I can start upgrading my wrenches and stuff. I get higher level turrets, which is like higher level weapons for other characters. And I think the fire spreading is going to be really good once we get the flamethrower turrets, which is, I think, the next level up of the turrets. The wrench turret. The turrets created by the wrenches. This map feels really... This smaller map on the old character feels really good for engineering, because you just have turrets all over clearing the map for you. I don't like that item, or I don't want it here. Let's get some luck, yes. Ooh, I want all three of these. Let's go get some max HP. Rocket launcher. I'm going to be going negative in range damage, so even though that's a really good item, I think I'm going to skip it. Might be a bad play. Or lightning shiv if I'm going some elemental. Do I skip upgrading those wrenches to keep the fire turrets? Well, I just need to find more wrenches is what I need to do. So I just need to roll for some... Or just get extra turrets is fine too. Come on, give me at least one wrench. Okay, no extra wrenches, but I did get an extra turret, so that's kind of something. Well, and I did learn something from this run. I did learn that you can start fires with turrets with that sacred sausage. I did not think that it worked that way. So I thought the turrets were not considered your attacks. So I am learning. Increasing my knowledge of interactions in this game. While my turrets do all the heavy lifting. Great job, turrets. Ouch. Stood there and took that one, though. Beautiful. All right. How do I gain HP? I don't have a great way to gain HP, so I'm gonna not take that. That seems like a thing that'll get me killed. And piercing damage. Do turrets pierce? The higher level ones are rockets and fires. There's a laser turret that pierces. Isn't it called Sacred Sausage, or is it called something else? I'm going to recycle that, but I kind of want to check that, actually. Okay, I want HP regen. Doesn't say it pierces. Doesn't say that one pierces. Scared Sausage. Oh! No, it's sacred. Don't question it. It's the most sacred sausage I've ever seen. I'm going to just call it Sacred Sausage, even though now I know it's Scared Sausage. I had no idea it was a Scared Sausage. That's the look of a sacred face to me. All hail the Sacred Sausage! Do I do this now that I have a little bit of HP regen? Oh god, I'm going to. That might be a terrible idea. Tree dies one hit, that's great. This is really nice. And a screwdriver. Okay. The Sacred Sausage is the most powerful sausage known to man. Alright, watch me die because I just took the 1 health thing. Okay, give me the heal. Okay. We're almost out of the danger zone here. Man, my turrets are doing work. Look at my turrets delete the screen. I love it. Now if I could just get some wrench upgrades so I have some flame turrets, we'll be in true business. Business time. It's business time. I know what time it is. It's business time. Is the map smaller? Yes. That's one of the special things about this character. We're playing a character called Old, who is slower. The map is smaller and enemies are slower. What all does he have? Minus 25% enemy speed, minus 10% speed, minus 10% enemies, smaller map size, and higher harvesting. I like this character because it's a smaller map, actually. Okay, this is wave 9 harvesting. Yeah, I'm going to still take it. 100 more HP regen. Let's get more regen. And coupon is good. Come on, where are my wrenches? Oh, Tyler is great, especially on this small map. Man, I could not find more wrenches to save my life. Okay, well, there's one flame turret there. I'll lose 1 elemental damage for some luck. Wow, okay. Apparently I'm going with screwdriver build more than I'm going with a wrench build. 2 flame turrets or some extras. Explosive explosions. So when you upgrade the screwdriver, it makes the landmine spawn. Every upgrade is 3 seconds faster. Alright, Sacred Sausage, carry me to victory. It's scared, Rand! No, it's not scared, it's sacred. Every sperm and every sausage is sacred. Germans agree with me. Every sacred sausage is sacred. All sausages are sacred. Do not question the Sacred Sausage. He shall lead us to victory in this time of sacred sausageness. With his sacred sausage goodness, he shall lead us to sacred victory. Give me healing trees. Okay, I need some max health and some armor and dodge next. I was rolling down for wrenches that I didn't get. But I need some defenses, I feel like. Yep, that's good. That's based on my health, okay. Do I lose harvesting for HP regen? It's only 2 HP regen. I think I actually do take that. It's the wrong red thing. Roll. That's some HP, yes. Wow, so many purple weapons, but they're not weapons that I'm building around. Okay, that's a purple wrench. That's great. That gives me 2... Okay, these do pierce. But I don't know if piercing damage affects those. And I do want that. I do want speed. Range and attack speed don't matter. I do want this. So how much is my fire doing? 5 times 3 burning damage. So I wouldn't mind more elemental damage too. Alright, that was a really good round. We got some really good items. Bird upgrades. Some max health. Some armor. It's a good round of buying stuff. Let's hope my explosions have enough AoE coverage. Oh, don't kill. I tried to go through and pick up items. Is there healing anywhere? There's a bunch of healing up here. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Oh, God. I almost immediately died. These mummy guys are doing so much damage to me. Oh, my God. That was close. Okay. Armor and dodge. I need armor and dodge. Not minus armor. HP regen, I guess. Elemental damage, HP regen, yes. Armor, yes. Another wrench. Okay, that'll give me a red wrench, actually. A third dangerous bunny. Wow, that's a lot of rerolls. I don't know. That would give me a purple hand, actually. So I'd be spending 84 to go from 3 harvesting to 9 harvesting. Which is 6 more than I currently have. I don't know if that's worth. I'm going to take the Cyber Ball and the HP regen I'm going to walk in. Purple hand doesn't sound healthy. You're right. I feel like I'm going to be replacing this hand with the next screwdriver or wrench I see. So I'm going to not buy another hand. And if I buy hands, I feel like that's going to make the game want to give me more hands. And I don't want more hands. I want more other things. I want more wrenches and screwdrivers is what I want. So hide behind my turrets over here. Stuff when I can. Hide behind my big boy turrets over here. How much to rub oil on head? I don't know what that question means. You want me to rub oil on my head and you want to give me money to do it? $100. I don't know. I don't even know if I have oil. Do I have oil? I have lotion. Let's get a little bit of luck. It's a creepy thing to ask, but if you give me $100, I'd probably do it. Let me see here. Do I want all that stuff? Explosion size? Yes. Attack speed doesn't matter. Make it shiny like bowling ball. Alright, well, if you're just going to say trolley stuff like that, I'm going to purge you. If you keep doing it, I'll ban you. So, please be a little less creepy, if you don't mind. Do I want any of this stuff? I don't want to lose dodge. Puts the lotion on its skin. Alright, great. Yeah, I'll totally go Silence of the Lambs mode here. Not baldness, it's a solar panel for a sex machine. Yeah, totally. Where are you from? You sexy thing. You sexy thing. I believe in miracles. Where are you from? You sexy thing. Good song, though. Great song. Who does that song? It's not a Tom Jones song, is it? No. That song rocks the house. It's a great song. I'm trying to remember who sings it, though. None of that is actually useful for us. Okay, dodge or armor. Let's go... let's go dodge, I guess. Wow, a red sniper. Man. Yeah, I want that, even though it's a lowering of luck. I want that. Shredder. Rolling past it. I'm rolling for my stuff here. That's range. Based on range damage, only 1 damage. That's not worth. Chance to heal when picking up a material. That, I think, is worth. Definitely, this is not worth. That'll be the worst item we could get right now, probably. No, I don't want to lose HP regen. I'm not gonna roll any. I'll roll one more time. Coupon. Okay, that's a great item. Get that. 2 HP. I'll spend 50 on 2 HP. Yeah. I think it was Hot Chocolate. That's the name of the band? I didn't know there was a band named Hot Chocolate. Man, great name for a band and great song. Goodness, I need to look up more Hot Chocolate songs, apparently. Sounds delicious and is delicious. And sings deliciously. Where are you from? You sexy thing, you sexy thing. God, I've never heard that band name before. Look at all the mines on the map. I love it. You shall explode. Okay, what do we got? Oh, that's a great item. Negative damage. I'm not sure if negative damage affects the burning damage. It might. Wow, that is a lot of harvesting. It's only wave 14, so I guess I'll take that. How much burning damage are we doing? Probably not that much. 8 times. Ah, it's not bad actually. And that is not bad either. I'll take that. Damage we don't need. Luck and harvesting I do want. And we'll save that. Armor and engineering. Is that worth minus 2 HP? Yes, I think it is. Another roll. Screwdriver. Beautiful. Okay. Man, I have so many rolls. Not enough money to actually buy all the stuff I roll into now with all these bunnies I got. Dangerous bunnies. For some reason, a dangerous bunny gives me extra rerolls in this game. I believe in miracles. That song's gonna be stuck in my head now. It's such a great song, though. I've heard that song in forever. So I saw you're there, Shogi. When I went on break, Tim asked, so you guys want to play some Smite tonight? It's like, maybe. And if we play Smite, I might just have to stream it. If you all want to see some true salt, I might just have to stream Smite tonight. Okay, well, losing luck, but that is really good stats. Don't care about those stats. Yeah, we're negative speed. Plus armor and engineering. Is it worth the loss of 3 regen? Yes, I think it is. Another screwdriver. I think I have enough dangerous bunnies. I don't need to spend more on dangerous bunnies. Do I have lemonade yet? I don't think that's super useful. I want that. I don't think projectiles piercing is that useful here. Wave 16. This is probably a little late. Minus engineering for elemental is not worth. Okay. Smite streams, assault will flow like the dark side. You like watching the late night gameplay? I might stream it. Since I'm trying to get a couple more streams in before the end of the year anyway when I go on break. If we play tonight, I'll probably stream it. No promises, but potential late night Smite stream that I haven't done in like 2 years. I think when I loaded up Smite the other day, it said the last time I played was like 2.5 years ago or something. It's been that long. Hopefully I will have desalinated enough with some Brotato today to get the extra salt from some Smite tonight. This build has no damage. You think so? I mean, my turrets are killing all the dudes. I'm seeing guys explode in the middle of the map. I don't need damage. The thing with engineering is goodness. I'm gonna get elemental for the burning. Now let's get HP regen. The thing with engineering is other primary stats don't affect structures. So all of my damage is being done by all my turrets. So I don't need damage. I don't want to lose HP regen. I have 2 of these, yeah. I'll get another one of those. That is good, I think. Okay. Take that, and I will take that. I want this before that. Okay, yeah. Who needs damage when my turrets are killing all the things? Like, if I just hang out in this corner here, I think things will die before they get to me. Almost. These guys are the tankiest freaking dudes in the game, though. Hang out by my turrets over here. I do want more wrenches, though. The more wrenches I get, the more explosive turrets I'll get. Got more AoE. You saying my turrets aren't doing that much damage? I mean, they feel like they're keeping the map decently clear to me. But maybe they are weak compared to other turret builds. I don't know. I guess I need more engineering. Maybe I need to focus more engineering because that's the damage for them. Don't want that. Yes, engineering. Some engineering. There's another wrench. That's good. I'm gonna not take that one though. Another turret is great. Wow, we've done a lot of damage with the cyber ball, just getting some damage through. Okay, I'll take that. Engineering, yes. Okay. How many turrets do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With him as a turret. 6, 7, 8. Looks like I have about 8 turrets. I could definitely use more. If I find any more wrenches, that would be helpful. I can combine my screwdrivers to get more wrenches, more turrets. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You just listen to a sexy thing right now. It's such a banger. It is. I need to listen to the real song. I believe in miracles. I love the way that guy sings too. Where are you from? You such a thing. You such a thing. He's got a bit of Tom Jones vibe. That's why I was like, that's not Tom Jones singing, is that? Explode all the things. Plus speed for minus luck. A couple more ways. I don't think I want to lose luck yet. Engineering, yes. Engineering, yes. Don't want that. There's a wrench. Okay. That'll give me a purple one, or I can get an extra flame turret. Okay, let's combine you guys. I think that equates to more, because this is one every 6 seconds, this is every 3 seconds, so this is just a straight up upgrade, yeah. Okay. Armor while standing still. No, I'm not going to stand still. Okay, I'll lose harvesting for regen now, yes. This might be the most mines I've had on a run spawning on a map, because I keep seeing lots and lots of mines on the ground, which is pretty cool. Like just these group of 3 mines just hanging out over there. Come explode. Come step on me and explode your face. Feeling decently tanky, at least. Turrets might not kill super quickly, but they're keeping the map clear enough that I can dodge, stay alive, and pick up my loots. Pick up my loots. Can the mines harm me? No, I can step on them and trigger them, but they can't actually harm me. I'll take that for dodge, yeah. One more wave of luck. I mean, the damage, minus damage, doesn't do anything bad for us, I don't think. Speed. Yeah, I'll take the speed. Attack speed does us nothing. None of those are useful. Oh, this is wave 20, isn't it? Okay, wrench. Over a lower level screwdriver. Let's just roll down for wrenches and screwdrivers. Oh, that's engineering. It's minus dodge. Minus 6% dodge for plus 3 engineering. Actually, I don't know that that's... I don't think that's worth. That's a red screwdriver. Okay. I'll just replace the blue one, I guess. Engineering, yes. Alright, I think that's about all we got. Oh, I missed one purple wrench. Oh, well. Alright. Alright. I'll see if this is enough. They should buff mines. You think they're pretty bad? Like, maybe make their AoE larger or their activation larger? I agree. I want to like mines, but I agree that they don't seem to be strong enough. I think I agree with that. I also like the idea behind mines, so... What I will say is engineering builds, I feel like I hardly ever have enough damage with engineering builds to actually kill a boss. So if I kill this guy with this build, it'll be the first time. I don't think we're going to, though. Maybe if I attacked him with my weapons. that do hardly any damage. But health, I don't know. I will say the map is, like, staying completely clear. Yeah, there's no way we do enough damage to kill him. I think we needed more... I don't know what I needed more. I feel like the main issue with turrets and boss killing is they don't have the range to hit him all on everywhere he goes on the screen. Even on the smaller map. I wonder how you do a boss kill with an engineering build, I wonder. Is it even possible? Surely somebody's done a boss kill with an engineering build. I feel like you'd have to do it with this character because the larger the map, the less your turrets are going to hit him. Alright, well, GG. So my first GG cookie time of the day. Danger level 3 with old character. I really like this character. I just like building engineering. Kind of crazy you don't get to see how much damage the turrets do, because I'm pretty sure this weapon dealt X damage is talking about the melee part of it, not the mines it spawned. I think you can see... No, you can't see how much any of the turrets did. Sacred, I mean Scared, Sausage did 24,000 during the run. Did I eat all the cookies you sent me? No? Already? No. I'm purposefully finishing off my Chips Ahoy bag, and I'm taking the cookies you sent me down to Waco so I can share them with Steven and the girls and all that. So, they're gonna sustain me over my break, Shogi. Alright. Lucky. This character is really cool. I like this character. His damage is from picking up materials. So, he gains less experience, he has a penalty to attack speed, but he gets a lot more luck, and he has a chance to deal damage based on his luck stat to random enemies when you pick up material. So after you start picking up stuff, it like snowballs. So I like getting luck and more of those cyber balls or whatever they're called. That's right, cookie rationing. So let's get like just some decently starting weapon. Like slingshot's kind of a nice weapon that bounces and stuff. And we're gonna try level 3. And if we lose on level 3, we'll go for level level 2. We'll go back down. But like getting pickup range and speed on this guy seem really good. So you can pick up stuff from further away and get around the map faster. But I don't want minus luck, that's for sure. Do I want HP regen? Not early. More trees. Yes. Okay. Gotta ration your cookies. If you don't ration them, you'll run out, and then what will you eat? Not cookies. Man, this guy just is deleting the map faster than they can spawn. Yeah, pick up range and speed, along with luck, I feel like are the stats I want on this guy. Give me the luck. Yes, luck. Chance to... I don't think I care about burning damage here. Cheap reroll early. Pickup range and harvesting. Yes, I do want that, actually. So crazy because things just explode elsewhere on the map with his ability. Another thing that's good on this guy is the percent chance to have items come towards you when you're when they spawn or whatever. I think I'll take damage for minus range. That I don't think I care about. Speed. Okay, I'll take speed. Yes, I wanted that. I don't think I want any of that. Still fairly cheap reroll, so I can do that and check for not really anything I care about. Okay. Doodle-doodle-doo. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. I love how each different character just has a different playstyle. It's so cool to me how they make such a simple game so complex by the different like ways you can build the characters and the way they play and all that. So cool to me. I don't think I care about melee damage. Harvesting, yes. Luck, holy crap, that's really good. Plus armor for minus damage. Don't know about that. Still a fairly cheap reroll. Yeah, that's good. More from recycling. Am I going to be getting a lot of items? I have a little extra trees. That's probably worth reading, I think. Minimize this build. Minimize this build when you next do FTL and see if the luck carries. Minimize this build. What does that mean? What do you mean minimize? Memorize? Is that what you mean? You mean memorize the build? Okay, what I can't do is kill trees very well, though. I need trees die in one hit or some AoE weapon. Okay, I gotta ignore the tree right now to pick up things to kill more dudes. Oh god. Minimize this window. Oh, okay. Luck, have the character's luck transfer over. I gotcha. Life steal might be fine. Luck, yes. Yes, I want the HP and the HP regen. And actually, I do need another slingshot. My weapons are falling off pretty hardcore right now. Most of my damage should be done by picking stuff up, but I have to actually kill stuff to start that train. Yeah, I need to get some weapons. Oh god. Like, the only damage I'm doing right now is the pickups. Damn. Okay. All right. I need to get a little bit more. Was I passing good weapons, or was I seeing like literally no weapons? I don't know. Let's retry. I was getting so much luck, but maybe I was getting too many other stats. Okay, slingshot, yes. Chance to heal and pick up a material, yes. Look at those monkey ears. We don't get that tree. Okay, yes, that is so good. Cyberball is like the best thing we can get. I don't want any of those. Like speed. Slingshot, yes. Chance to heal when picking up materials. Another one. Oh wait, minus range damage actually hurts this. So, no, I'm not going to get another one. Explosion damage. Is this considered explosion damage? Deal damage to random enemy. No, so that's not explosion damage. So, I mean, this could be useful if I get a rocket launcher later, but I don't have a rocket launcher yet. I'm going to take this, I think. This is our run around picking up loots. This is the ninja looter build, is what this character is. Luck, yes. I'm gonna do that. And can't start at lower health twice, so I'm gonna do that. And trees die in one hit. It's very good. Do I want landmines? Not bad. I don't know if I would really want to do an engineering build, so I'm gonna not do that. Have a little bit of regen. Very careful here. Feels great. Trees dying in one hit is huge, actually. At least with these weapons, that's really helpful. Yes, speed minus crit chance. I'm fine with minus crit. Range not that useful. Right, speed gets me around quicker. Okay, let's get the slingshot. Do I care about XP gain? How important are levels? Levels gets me HP, right? I think levels pretty much only give you HP. Is that all levels do for you? I don't think I take that. I do take this, and I lock in an extra one of those. Okay. Is that all levels give you is more HP? More max HP, I should say. Feel like that's all they do. Anybody? Chat? Bueller? I just love enemies just popping. Just pop as I pick stuff up. So great. I should probably roll down for that item. That gives me a chance to attract things when they spawn. Ooh, my luck's 131. Surely I can get better quality than that. There we go. Speed, yes. More trees. Slingshot, and minus damage for that. Those are good stats. I'm gonna freeze for that. If only the luck from this game. If only I could transfer luck from one game to FTL. Like my luck in any other game. Of course, then there's the people on YouTube who say, "You're so lucky. When you play, you get X, but when I play, I never get X." I love how people say that after a random video they watch on my YouTube. It's like, you know, this is one of a bajillion thousand videos, right? Like, all the good luck you think I've had, you're ignoring all the bad luck. Talk about confirmation bias right there. Apparently from a quick search, the choice of stats you get after every wave is from level ups. That's what you get it for. The choice of stats you get is from level ups. Interesting. So, oh, that's so much luck. So these things right here are affected by level ups? Is that right? Yeah, that's interesting. Harvesting. Alright, let's get some range damage so I'm not negative. Of course, that probably put me back down to negative, but it's okay. Well, that is good to know. So that means I have a higher chance for higher stats at higher levels, if that's correct. I thought that was affected by my luck. Thank you for looking that up, Humpty Moat. All you can say with certainty is that your level increases by 1 each time, yeah. Well, and this character has, you know, reduced experience gains, so that's the cost for the higher luck. So maybe that means you get less stats overall if you don't counter that by getting some experience gain items, maybe. Oh my gosh, it's so much luck. Go harvesting. Okay, purple slingshot is great. Okay. That might minus attack speed. Wait for guys to spawn to pick stuff up, so somebody's taking damage. Probably another great item would be Rip and Tear. When an enemy dies, has a chance to explode for some damage. That might help me get some much needed AoE for this potentially AoE lacking build. Or I just get actual weapons that have some decent AoE. If I see a rocket launcher, I'm definitely taking it, that's for sure. Just give me a nuclear launcher with all this 206 luck I have. Alright, that could be AoE. Take that. Minus dodge. There's not a lot that I care about there, so I'm gonna skip that. Skip that. Sure, I'll get some dodge there. Luck. Pickup range I do want. Damn it, that's gonna lose me some dodge again. I'm gonna take it though. Rip and tear, okay. Oh, but let's get that first. The earlier we get the harvesting upgrade, the better. So that explode, that's based on my melee damage. Oh. You know what, is that even any good? If I'm getting negative melee damage, that might not be that good, actually. This is based on range damage. A bullet when they die. Maybe that's better. But my range, maybe I'm getting the wrong stats. Concentrating so much on luck and speed and stuff that I'm not actually getting things to make my weapons do damage. Well, that one guy on YouTube who keeps critiquing my choices would probably know what I should do here, but doing 1 damage does not seem worth from enemies when they die, so I'm gonna skip out on that. And Rip and Tear being based on my melee damage doesn't feel worth either. Really, my damage is mainly just from picking up stuff, which is so weird on this character, but it's how I got my first win on him. Running around, picking stuff up from far away. Stuff dying from the cyber ball and the passive on this guy. Which again means probably I won't be able to kill the boss with this build because my actual weapons aren't really that good. Plus damage for minus armor. I don't think I should take the minus armor. I will take the luck. Man, I keep taking these and I keep losing range damage, but I'm taking it. I get some range damage. Okay, let's take that range damage. Again, trying to keep from going negative into range damage. Minus minus enemies. I don't think I want minus enemies. The more enemies, the more stuff I have to pick up. Purple shotgun. Alright. Take that as another weapon to help me maybe... stuff. Man, God. Alright, I'm going negative in dodge. I don't care. We're gonna go only armor as my defense. And so far I have very little armor, so... my defenses are crap. That's what I'm gonna say. My defenses are crap. So hopefully I can dodge. Which, if past experience is anything to go by, I'm not going to be able to dodge very well. But maybe I can just kill so many things, I'll get enough heals to make up for it. These things kind of are exploding right as they spawn with the damage we're doing when we pick up items. Pick up materials, I should say. I do like this character. This character is fun. As long as I can start the chain of something dying and then picking stuff up. Things just explode. I'm not really doing burning. That is plus damage. I'll take that. There's some luck. So I was going to ignore dodge. Let's get some armor. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore. We're just gonna go negative and dodge. It's fine. Slingshot, yes, that's a red shotgun. Actually, it's extra bounces from the slingshot with every upgrade. So I'm gonna actually make you red. That does an extra, yeah, 4 bounces. So that's 2 purple shotguns. Let's do that. This is, next wave is an elite wave, so let me save my money for rolling down before the elite wave. Can't remember if I have the item that incentivizes me to pick up the items off the ground, but I just... the items, not the materials. But I'm going to just pick them up anyway, because I like picking stuff up. Picking stuff up is my favorite thing to do in this video game. High loots should love this game, because there's nothing but loot to always pick up. Ooh, explosion damage, but minus 15% damage. I don't think I have anything that does explosion damage yet. But I want to take this in case I do. What's my favorite pickup line? Picking up Brotato loots. If I get a single nuclear launcher or rocket launcher, I will have wished I have took this. I feel like I'm not getting hit that much. I'm gonna take that. That might be a misplay, but I'm taking it. Okay. Wow, that was 3 red items. I don't want to take the minus range damage, though. There's that thing again. Have I ever had my own pet? I've lived with somebody who has, but not really my own. Taking care of another living being is not my favorite thing to do. This is an elite wave. This could be bad. I have really good weapons, though. Now I'm going to be punished for taking that thing that loses damage when I get hit. So I need to dodge well. What I've said before about having my own pets is I have enough trouble keeping myself fed and cared for. If I have to do that for another living being that relies upon me to do it, it would probably not be a good thing. Man, am I actually going to kill the elite? He's taking a lot of damage. Say he, they, it, them. Wow, we almost killed this elite. Not quite, but almost. Look at that. Look how close we got. Damn, that would have been awesome if we could have done that. I don't want to get minus luck. I don't like any of those. Take the harvesting, I guess. More slingshots. I don't want to take a low level one, do I? I don't think so. Fuck yes. Okay, I'm gonna take the lifesteal. I mean the experience. Does that put your boss? Yeah, as a mini boss. Don't say so. I am a self-sufficient, multi-talented human being. True. And thank you for more confirmation, but I'm also lazy about a lot of things. Like, I don't clean that often, and I don't like to cook for myself. I go out and buy food. So, like, if I had to take the time to, like, feed and wash, take an animal out to go, you know, do its business, like, all that stuff you have to do with with a pet. I don't want to do that stuff. It would take away from gaming time or whatever other stuff I want to do. Mainly gaming, but you know, whatever other stuff I would want to do. I know you get useful things like companionship and all that, but you know, maybe I'm just too much of a loner to care about that from a pet. Too much work. Oh man, I am getting close up on 300 luck, man. Sure, I'll take more XP gain. I don't think I care about that. A lot of range, actually. Do I care about range? Not really. Let's go percent damage. Alright, we have the negative dodge, so that's fine. I'm getting close to having all red weapons again, which is pretty crazy. I don't care about the dodge, so no. This is minus range damage, but it is HP and regen, so I'm going to take that. Here for cats, you can get all that stuff automated these days. That's true. If I were to get a pet, it would probably be a cat that I would get. So when I say pets, I was kind of referencing dogs, but yeah, I would actually probably be more of a cat person. But when I was with my ex, the last pets she had were a couple of cats, and they were... This is the first time I've ever experienced this with cats. They kept chewing on my socks and putting holes in my socks, and it kind of drove me crazy. It was like, these are my favorite socks, and now I have holes in all of my socks because you keep eating my socks. So, I mean... If I found a significant other who wanted to have a pet, I would be fine if I didn't have to do too much work. And they mainly took care of them. But when I live by myself, I don't feel the urge to have another living being dependent on me. Means I had tasty socks. I guess so. Okay, it's a little minus luck. Yes, that's actually good here. That would probably get me killed. Attack speed, I guess. Speed and engineering. It's minus dodge is fine. My crit chance is negative, so yes, I'll take that. How much damage is my luck doing? 75% chance to deal 55 damage to a random enemy, and 15% chance to do 93% damage to a random enemy when an enemy dies. That's when I pick up stuff. That's when an enemy dies. Okay. I want to hit that 300 luck mark, man. We are almost there. If everything's automated, why buy a pet? Well, I assume you meant the automated part of taking care of them, like feeding and, you know, changing the litter box and all that kind of stuff. Because that's not the fun stuff, although maybe some people like feeding their pets, I don't know. The fun stuff would be the, you know, cuddling and the petting and the having a companion to sleep with and all that kind of stuff. And going outside and playing fetch or whatever else you do. You wouldn't do that with a cat, probably, but... Yeah, the annoying take care of stuff would be the automated part. Wow, look at all of these items. Oh my god, I have 6 items I've gotten. This is crazy. Cats and laser pointers. Yeah, that is fun, actually. I'm never killing with crits, so that's not needed. I especially won't kill with crits when I take that. Sacred sausage? No, I don't think I care about that, especially with negative elemental damage. Sure. And yes. Wow, these are a lot of items. My dodge is negative, so I don't care about that. Flat range damage is helpful, I feel like. Okay, I'll take that. And probably shouldn't have taken the piggy bank, but it's fine. Well, I did get that explosive thing, and I still have no explosion damage, do I? I guess I have landmines, and do I have 1 explosive turret? Yeah, so those things are doing a little bit, but the minus damage for that might actually... Rand could also replace half his stream with a cat cam, and people would still watch. Some people preferred that. And I would be even more like my idol, Lethal Frag, if I did that, because Lethal Frag has... He's a huge cat person. He is just... half his stream, every time he goes on break, it goes to his, like, climbing wall thing where his cats are, and he'll just he'll stop his stream in the middle if there's a cat doing something cute for everybody to watch. Shameless cat promotion. Shameless, I tell ya. But, you know, the internet was made for cats, so... Can't even blame him. It's quality content right there. Quality cat content. You gotta have a kitty cam. Am I winning? Now I am, yes. In FTL I was not, but now I am. Is that a Twitch meme now? Because I've heard that from a couple people. That must be a Twitch meme now. Cats are funny until they bite you and you have to pay health bills. Well, what kind of cats are you hanging out with? Actually, that's probably not that rare with a cat. Alright, that gets us 300 luck! Achievement? No achievement. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I care about any of that. Although, I will take the armor. I feel like attack speed is not that useful for this build because things are not dying from my attacks. They're dying from me picking stuff up. Pick up a crate? Yes. Alright. Cats get the views. It's good content. You will pay for cat. Know your meme. Are you winning, son? It is a meme. Okay. Alright. I haven't hung out on Reddit enough to see that meme often, I guess. Enough to recognize it. Your neighbor has a crazy cat. Every time you visit them, the cat bites someone. Yikes. Well, that's not a good cat. No, kitty, that's a bad kitty. Still remember that old quote from old South Park. Mom, kitty's being a dildo. Well, I know a certain kitty who's sleeping with mom tonight. Good old South Park, man. Yeah, everything just explodes on this build. This is crazy. Everything explodes. I wonder... I almost got the mini boss kill. I wonder if we can actually get the real boss kill by just running around picking up stuff. I feel like the boss wave, there's often less enemies, so I don't know. Don't care about lifesteal. Can't restore health by picking up stuff. Am I okay with that? I feel like we don't get hit that much. And if we don't get hit that much, why do I even want max HP? I'm gonna recycle for the monies. Experience gain, yes. Okay. Range damage. I mean, I guess I could get the sniper instead of slingshot. It's probably an upgrade. Yeah, we already have all other red slingshots. More crate stuff. Okay. I don't know if I care about that. I don't really want minus speed. Yeah, I feel like I'm just not getting hit that much with this build. So why do I keep getting HP? I don't know. Alright, let's go. Am I a voice actor? I have the skills. No, I'm not. I thought about getting into that at some point. But I don't know when I'd put time into that when I'm streaming and singing all the time. But thank you, appreciate that. I feel like that would be a fun job. But that seems like a job that if you don't put a lot of time and energy into it, you're not going to get a lot of fulfillment out of it. Because you would probably have to do auditions all the time, send your... I mean, like any kind of performance job, you have to... Getting into it's probably the hardest part. Because you gotta get out there, create an audition thing. I actually have a friend or two who does some voice acting among my singer friends. Man, I've gotten... Oh, I was gonna say, I've got no items. I've gotten 3 items. Make that 4. Nice. My Brotato looks sick. My Brotato is awesome. There are many like it, but this one is mine. At the end of a wave, there's only 2 waves, but yeah, sure. Attack speed for every... I have negative dodge. Let's not do that. That looks like that would be bad. Okay, HP. Let's go attack speed. We're almost positive on attack speed. Oh, okay. Well, this will get me 1 red weapon, so I'll take that. Take free reroll. Is that worth now? No, I still don't think that's worth. And all that luck. 347 luck. Okay. I'm gonna save my money so I get as much out of my last tick of piggy bank here. I think I would have to screw up royally bad to lose this run because this is looking like super dunzo. Things are dying as soon as they spawn with this character. I really like this lucky character. Luck is such a cool stat to stack. You get so many good items when you have high luck. And my experience is not even suffering that badly. I'm a higher level than the wave I'm on, which I think is usually the metric I look for. As long as I'm higher level than the wave that I'm on, then I'm in good shape. Yeah, I'll come back around for that. Of course, saying this run is donezo is probably jinxing me, so I just should be careful about that. $1,500 banked up stuff. Okay. Are you winning, son? Is almost 10-year-old meme now? Yeah, but I've only seen people saying it in Twitch recently, like in the last week. This page was updated 5 months ago, not 10 years ago. But I do vaguely remember that comic, actually. Actually, do I want more enemies? Against the boss, I want more enemies so there's more stuff to pick up. So yes, I do want that. And I'll take a laser turret. I don't care about lifesteal. Removing their speed, I don't think that's that useful. Straight up damage, sure. That just upgraded my sniper. I'll take the range damage, yes. More enemies, yes. Yes. I think I care about that. Chance to instantly attract a material when it's dropped. Yes! This is the number one item. Every time something drops, it comes right to me and does damage. Beautiful. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And more luck is more damage. More luck. Okay. And alright, I think that's all we can get, right? Alright, let's go. Sif's Relic Unlucky. I've never gotten this item before. Civ, I don't know what Civ is. But let's go. Now we just need to kill guys and the train starts. So I ignore the boss while I kill all the other guys so that the items come to me and do damage to him. I need to not take damage though because I have that one item that reduces my damage. That's awesome, man. Every time something dies, thing comes to me, keeps killing stuff. The only problem is the delay on things spawning right now, actually. I should get damage on him when I can, though. Whoops, I walked right into that guy spawning. This looks like I might get the boss kill. God, everything on the screen is dying almost as soon as it spawns. It's crazy. I honestly don't know if enough enemies are spawning for me to kill this guy with the lucky ability. 20 seconds, we probably get there though. Damn, I keep getting hit by his explosion of stuff. Yeah! Alright, GG. Lucky Danger 3 victory with Civ's Relic. I wish it would tell me how much... Well, let's see. It doesn't tell me how much damage his ability did, but we can see how much damage this did. 71,000 damage from the Cyber Ball. Fun run, man. Unless you're a Hollywood celebrity, then they want you for your voice acting anyway. Yes, I'm not quite there yet. Working on it. So this explosive shell was kind of a waste. I don't think I had anything exploding, did I? Oh well, fun run anyway. This guy did 3,000 damage, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Yeah, most of my damage I'm pretty sure was from the picking up materials. That was a fun one. Alright, so that's Lucky Danger 3. Mutant. This guy gets a lot of experience, but everything's more expensive. It's a weird combo there. What do I want to do with him? Do I just go Shredder because it's a good weapon? Do I go Ghost Axe for the free damage? Is there some other weapon that's got a... not like experience. Right? I like early Ghost Axe for the potential free damage. Alright, let's try. What I've been doing is Danger 3, and if I fail, go down to Danger 2. And so far, we've gotten wins on Danger 3, I think on our first attempt every time. Pretty awesome. Like we're getting good or something. Okay. Early harvesting, yes. And sure, early luck. Trees die in one hit, yes. I don't know if I want anything else there. Do you have another one of these Ghost Axes? Okay. Let's freeze that. Is danger high risk, high reward, or just more enemies? I should have moused over it. I can't mouse over it here, can I? No, it's a combination of things. It's more difficult enemies, more enemy types. It adds difficult waves like horde waves and the mini, like that mini boss we fought. I think mini bosses are added on Danger 2 or 3. Trying to get a big bunch of kills there. Let me go attack speed. And goodness. I don't know if I'm going to go all melee damage on this guy, so let me go armor. This, and I think... do I want to combine it? I have to kill 40 for each of these to get one, or if I combine, I need to kill 18 with one of them. And I feel like killing 18 twice is easier than killing 20 once with these. So I'm actually going to... trying to decide if I want to freeze the gentle alien. I don't... The ethereal weapons, I like more enemies, so potentially more stat gains. But I don't think that's worth freezing when I would rather get like early harvesting, so... I like how I just have a lumberjack shirt on and I'm chopping them all down with an axe. Where are my trees at? Oh, there's one going up down here. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll get a bit of speed. Not loving these choices damage, I guess. Do I even take extra experience gain? I feel like I have so much... I mean, it's probably not bad to get more, but it's expensive. I'd rather have more trees, yes. I need to be much more picky with my items with them being more expensive, I feel like. Free reroll worth? Free reroll. It will... How much will it save me in the long run? Probably later on that will be worth. Even though it's expensive right now. Maybe it's worth better to reroll looking for items that are good now, like harvesting, than freezing a reroll. God, all these range dudes. I need to pick up items. Alright, there's some harvesting, even though I kind of want the attack speed. Okay. A free reroll. Damage and lifesteal. Don't really know what my build's gonna be yet. Hoping to find a really good weapon that will, like, maybe point me in a direction. Because this theory weapon's good early for some free damage stats, but I feel like it's not super great late game. God, these guys are almost able to catch me. Don't kill me. Oh god, that was close. Can't believe it's been 2 years since the Irie series FTL Masters. Has it been 2 years? Really? Okay, well, we're not going crit, it looks like. Man, those guys are almost catching me, so I need speed, but I really want luck. Let's get some regen, I guess. Alright, another ghost axe. Let me do that. Okay, well, maybe I am going Ghost Axe build. I'm actually finding a decent amount of these. Which means I probably need armor, melee damage, and stuff to be close in range with everybody in melee all the time. I'll still take a really good rocket launcher or minigun if we find one, and maybe pivot to a ranged build. Even if I found a shredder or something to swap into, would probably be useful. I don't think I'm going engineering. It was a year and a half ago. Okay, I didn't think it was quite 2 years. God, they keep offering me really good stuff and luck, and I really want the luck. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Of course, I'm getting a lot of damage from stuff, so I kind of want to go HP or armor here. It's also early harvesting. That's like the lowest of the tier things. Let's go HP. Yeah, we are getting a lot of damage from these. Okay. One reroll. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go full axe build. And my axe! We're going full Gimli build. You can never have enough axes. Don't you think that's too many axes? You're not a true dwarf. If Pieboy were here, he would approve of this build. And asked when I changed to the Dwarven way. From the Elvish bow way. Rock and stone, brother, rock and stone. I feel like I need to attack speed is now what I need. We're killing stuff, I just need to attack faster. Harvesting. Yeah, attack speed. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. Not range damage. Use dodge for some harvesting. Oh man, my dodge is pretty high. I don't know if I want to lose that. 1 melee damage does a lot. Man, this harvesting though, I'm taking it. Right, I'm gonna see how much damage we get from this. 27, does it become 28? Okay. Yeah. You saw a Reddit post from 2020 about the Irie series tournament, and I forgot that. And I'm so bad about social media stuff, I didn't even realize there was a Reddit thread about it. Castalian was the one doing all that. Oh, this is my least favorite wave type. Bunch of ranged dudes, a bunch of charging dudes. I'm probably dead. This wave. Only leveling up, like, fully healed you. Oh god, trying to run through, pick up stuff to level. Oh, that was close. Oof. God, that wave sucked. No. Man, I hardly ever go crit. Should I take that and get some crit chance? I probably should. Right, I need to probably stop going harvesting unlock and start actually getting some good stats. I'm at -1 armor, that's another issue. Okay, melee damage and HP, we'll freeze for that. 50% damage, and that's almost all, I think, from these axe kills. So let's hope we have a better wave, yes. Lots of small dudes that don't shoot at me and charge at me, please. This is the kind of wave I need right here. Let me give me all that juicy farm while not killing me. As I say as I run right into that guy. Man, I just can't even pick up stuff. Man, my damage is good. I feel like I need my defenses to be improved. I need armor, I need health, I need I guess regen if that's where I'm going. Get this? Yes. Okay. Does the music adapt to gameplay? I don't know. Man, I said I wanted to get crit. And they offered me that item, which is great. I'm not gonna lose more armor. Okay. I don't know about the music changing or anything like that. Speed and range. God, that's expensive. S and S. Well, this item is going to be completely wasted if I keep taking these medals, but I want these medals. They give me everything I like except for minus crit chance. Am I going to lock it? I think I'm dying this run no matter what I do, so okay, let's lock it. I just don't think I have the defenses. But maybe I need to play this character on danger level 2. Expensive items feels hard to play around. Since I already have a hard time choosing items and rolling, I need to roll more and be very picky about items on this character, it seems like, which is what I'm not great at doing. I always want to just take the first okay thing I see. God, how are these guys not dying? My axes are too low level or something, maybe? I did. 3, 2, 1. 4 health. 3 more than I needed. Alright, yeah, like, give me some armor, please. I have plenty of that damage. Let's go. God, what do I go? I guess luck. Maybe I can get some weapons here. Of course, I keep freezing not weapons. This is based on armor. Like shield. Tardigrade. I feel like we have plenty of damage. That's a great item, but my god, these things are expensive. I feel like as much as I want this, I feel like I need weapons, not defenses. Actually, talking about being too squishy, I need weapons so I can actually kill things quicker. Like, I was getting all these axes and now I can't find any more axes, it feels like. Weapons, I think, are definitely the reason I'm having a hard time here. They were good early, but I never got anything to replace them that's got some range or better clear ability. Oh, God. Okay. Any heals over here? I see one. I can't get to it, though. Oh, jeez. I think we're dead. Are we dead? Oof. Somehow we're barely alive. Armor, okay. Come on, I need a weapon. Let me roll down for a weapon. No weapons. What is this, FTL? Where are my damn weapons? I have 75 luck and I can't find a damn weapon. Melee damage, I guess. Like, a level 1 scissors is the one thing I found rolling down here. Come on, game. The hell is this? Alright, well, I'm staying away from the boss. There's no way I can take on him. Oh, wait, but you spawn stuff that I need to kill. Kill those things. Those things will wreck me if I don't kill them. Okay, good. I stopped all the spawning. That's good. Oh, God, I thought I was going to dodge that. Oh, my God, I can't avoid the charging dudes. Gotta heal. Dodge saved me there. This is not looking good. Heal. Yep. Tree. Item. Okay. Ooh, boy. This is testing my doges, man. Oh, minus luck for some melee damage XP gain. Oh, I feel like I need the damage. I feel like I need the attack speed. And give me armor. Rocket launcher. Finally, something. Okay. Alright, I would like this attack speed too, I think. But, I should roll for something, probably. Another rocket launcher or something. Where are my ghost axes, man? Why can't I get upgrades for the damn ghost axes? Game says you're done with ghost axes. You should move on. Ghost axes are so 2 seconds ago. Move on with your life and your build. Alright. Oh god. Charging dudes. Alright, some heals over here, good. Love to go get this tree. And it kills me almost. Oh god. Whew. Rocket and stone, that's right. Sure, I'll take an incendiary turret even though I'm not doing elemental. Dodge harvesting. Dodge, I guess. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And there's a double-barrel shotgun I can't afford. Okay. It's a level 1. Do I combine to buy a level 1? I guess I do. I feel like I need anything I can take right now. Axe and rocket. What a build. Carry me, rockets. Carry me to victory. Chase the ranged dudes down. They're not shooting me all the time. My girl likes to shoot me all the time, shoot me all the time, shoot me all the time. That's a lot of projectiles. Ouch. Okay, we're still alive somehow. I feel like I should have died a long time ago. That would kill me. Well, that's 4 red options. What do I need most? Speed, attack speed, non-engineering, or damage. I think it's attack speed. Pretty sure the faster I fire, the more likely I am to kill enemies and not die. I have so much damage. Holy crap, that's an amazing item. Maybe this could save me. This run. Alright, that will combine. Man, if I win this run, I would be so surprised with how close I felt to dying almost every wave. These double rockets are doing work, though, man. I feel like finding 2 rocket launchers at a decent level have breathed new life into this build that looked almost lost. And that red item we just got that gives me free HP, regen, and lifesteal every round could be great. Oh, was it lifesteal or just regen? I can't remember. love to go pick up all the items that are in the middle of the map right now. Materials that would give me... Yeah, XP. Give me all the XP. At what level am I? Wave 15, I'm at level 27. This character's crazy. No, I take damage like crazy. We can't take that. Melee damage is not bad for this build. I'll take it. Let's go HP. Alright. Another metal. Yeah, my crit chance is never going positive. It's fine. This is expensive. I don't think I like that enough. That's a potato, though. I could combine and get that. Okay. What's funny that the best item in the game is just a potato. I am a potato. I eat a potato. Become more potato-filled. You must become one with the potato. Eat the potato. Be the potato. Grow your potato. I am the most powerful potato known to man. The most potatoy potato that has ever potatoed a potato. Get potatoed, sir. I think what would make this run is if I could find either either a minigun, another rocket launcher, or a nuke. Any of those OP weapons. I think I could maybe be potentially feel strong enough to think I might actually be able to finish this one. Or that obliterator weapon we got that one time. That was crazy good. Highlander taught us there can be only one, so eat the other potato. That's right. This put me positive crit chance, but I don't think I even want to lose 2 armor for that. So I'm going to recycle that. I do want that, though. Get some luck here at the end. Now that is a good item, I think. I don't think I've used this one ever. I can combine some axes, though. So yeah, 220. Wow, that's some big damage. Holy shnikes. Chance to explode on hit. So this gives me HP, regen, and lifesteal at the end of the wave. Okay, so HP and the regen is really what I like on that item. Man, that sledgehammer should, like, one-shot some fools with how much flat damage it does. I wonder if it's, like, a really slow attack speed or something. How much damage it does. Chase down these guys. I don't want more projectiles coming at me, bros. Oh god. Go get the tree. I need to heal. So many projectiles. Whew. Plus dodge and harvesting. I'm not maxed on dodge, so yes. Alright, if I don't have to pay for this, I'll take it. What do I need more damage or HP? I feel like my damage is good. Some of the bigger enemies I'm not one-shotting, but I'm about to get an item that's really might help with that. But it's also melee, so let's get that. Ooh, I want the tardigrade too. So this thing does 143, which is a little over half of what this purple weapon does. That's crazy. I'm gonna lock you in, I think. Oh gosh, okay. Okay. I said I want another rocket launcher. They're really expensive, the 2 things I just locked in, though, so I don't know if I will ever be able to afford to get both of those. I need a lot of money this round if I can somehow make that happen. Maybe I get some items that I can recycle. I see a guy with items over there that I can't quite... Where are you? You're there. There we go, nice. Actually, I don't even know if tardigrade is worth. I get hit so many times. Nullifying one hit's probably not all that good. So maybe I should unfreeze that and not even try to get that. We're not nearly good enough to avoid being hit that much. Okay, that's a lot of dodge. Man, my weapons are all really strong but slow, so I think I actually take attack speed here. Even though the dodge seems really good. I'm going to take the attack speed. And I'm going to unfreeze tardigrade. I'm going to just recycle that by that. 20% dodge. Do I only have one more wave. Do I think I save enough money to actually buy that? I might. Who's doing the most damage right now? 6,000, 4,000, 8,000. Okay, it's my rocket launchers carrying me. Definitely my rocket. This is giving me 110 damage over the entire run. This and the things it combined from. That's some crazy damage. Alright, rocket launchers. Although what's funny is now probably my axes fall off because my rocket launchers will kill everything, but fine, it's fine. Maybe I will recycle my least powerful axe to get that cape that gives me a crap ton of dodge as my final item or something. Although losing a weapon sounds like a terrible idea, actually, so I probably shouldn't do that. Hopefully we'll just make it up. We need like 400 and something. Which it's looking like we're gonna make that. Ooh, we're exploding some dudes, man. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get the tardigrade. It would have stopped one hit, and then we just keep getting hit, so I think that was the right play to skip the tardigrade. Now, it looks like I'm gonna be able to buy the cape, and that'll be about it. This loses damage and gains me stuff that's not really useful for the final wave, so we're gonna skip that. Minus 3% attack speed for 2 melee damage. I think that's worth. And let's go more melee damage, yes. Attack speed. Alright, final item, cape, gives me 20% dodge, which will put me at 38% chance to dodge, but I lose some melee damage. I think that's worth. I could combine the 2 rocket launchers to be 1 red rocket launcher. I think that's worse. Just to get a shredder. That's worse. Sure, Cyberball. Transfer damage when an enemy dies. I'll take it. We have decent luck. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we've done enough here. Honestly, not sure if I should be attacking this guy or just running away, but we seem to be doing pretty good damage against him, so I think we're going to be able to boss kill here. Oh yeah, this is actually really good damage. If I could not die, though. They run away and get a tree. For some heals. Okay. Once he starts shooting the other stuff out, that's when it gets rough. Rotation thing, there it is. Man, he's getting wrecked. Man, and I thought I was gonna lose this run. We were poning this boss. Almost 20 seconds to spare. G frickin' G, man. Get wrecked. Oh, man, the mutant. Man, rocket launcher, frickin' OP. RPG was a good buy. What's RPG? Talking about the rocket launchers we got? Where's the damage? 14,000 on that, 13,000 on that, 7,000. Yeah. Rocket launchers did all the work. Yeah, the rocket launchers, man. They carried us. Such a good weapon. All right, well, we have time for one more run attempt before we take our next break. Our last break. The Generalist. This guy's fun. He gets melee damage for every range damage you get, and range damage for every melee damage you get. And you can only equip 3 melee and 3 ranged. So you want to mix. So we want to, the way we want to do this, I think, is start with something like a shredder and what's a good ranged melee weapon? Like a spear, maybe? I mean, I could always go Ghost Axe again for the free damage. This thing just seems too OP. RPG and Sledge would be the best. There's no explosive weapons here to start, is there? Yeah, I'm going to start with the axe. And maybe I take nothing but the axe until I see something like something really good, like a shredder or a rocket launcher, or although that seems a little like kind of greedy that I don't know I'll be able to survive to do that. Nice. Item on round 1 is really nice. You guys got some bushy eyebrows, man. I don't think I want that. We're never going engineering. I think I'm gonna recycle that. Hoping for either luck harvesting, melee, or range damage. I'm gonna roll once. Okay, harvesting. Okay. I'm gonna take that, combine it, and I'm gonna roll once. I'm gonna freeze but not take it yet. I'm gonna take early experience gain, actually. I bet that will be useful. Early harvesting, early experience seems like that's good early stats to get. Even if I'm not 100% sure what experience does for you, except gets you HP. If it really does get you better stat choices at the end of the round. Okay, let's get some early luck, sure. More luck, more trees. Nice, good hit right there. Can't get that other tree, but we're getting good kills. Good kills with the axe. Man, no range and no melee damage. I'm gonna roll. Armor, there's ranged. Pick the armor since it's blue. Alright, attack speed, I guess. I think I do want that as well. Levels give you the stats options. If you get 1 level, you get 1 choice of upgrades before shop. Get 2 and you choose 2. Oh, when you level up is when those pop up? I thought that was just once around. I had no idea. Well, I'm stupid. Didn't even realize that was a thing. I should have wondered why sometimes I got multiple of those stat options. Okay, that explains it. I did not realize those were my level ups. I should have. It's in video games, when you level up, you get stats up. I should have known. Thank you, Humpty Moo. Thank you for explaining that. So 2 range gives me melee, but 4 melee gives me 2 range. So it looks like we always want to take the melee option because it's usually higher. Oh, that's a great item for us. Although I don't want to take it now, because it's minus harvesting, but... Oh, wait, no, that's melee and elemental. You know, I'm not going to take that. Even though it's only -2 harvesting. Over 20 rounds, that's -40 materials we would miss. Although we're on wave 5, so not quite 40, but still. I can avoid taking early minus harvesting. That's probably a better way to play. We'll get plenty more melee damage throughout the run, I'm sure. Ouch. Okay, well that was bad. Okay, apparently I didn't have any armor. I had 1 armor, it was not enough. Okay, let's start that again. That's... To be honest, didn't feel like an amazing start. Wasn't getting much in the way of harvesting. It's my excuse for failing horribly at getting hit over and over. Or succeeding by getting hit over and over. Oh god, okay. Attack speed, I guess. Has to heal 1 HP when picking up a material, minus range damage. I don't want. That is harvesting, but if I buy a hand, it's going to give me more hands, and I don't want more hands. So I am going to roll, actually. Take that. So I kind of don't want to buy a ranged weapon until I see a good explosive weapon. Most likely early ones to find would be shredders, but like RPG, nukes, that kind of thing. And rely on my damage dealing axe for a while. Although maybe if I see the attack speed one, what is that one? The arrowhead looking thing, I take that maybe. Spectre asked a question. Oh, do you win if the boss survives? I missed that. Sorry, Spectre. Yes, you win if the boss survives. Yes. All you have to do is survive the final wave. Killing the boss just makes it end earlier. Sorry, I completely missed that question earlier. That's my bad. Ghost Flint. I was actually thinking about this. This can be my 3rd melee weapon, because that can get me attack speed if we get kills. Yeah, my bad. I completely missed that question. You do win if the boss survives. Some builds you have like no damage anyway, so just living through the final wave is a challenge. So there's one character called the Pacifist that rewards you when you don't kill enemies. So I think when I won within the first time, I built only the pushing hands and never killed as little as possible. Okay, range damage does give us melee damage. So I'll lock that in. You forgot you even asked. Okay. Inan's got your back. Close to midnight, you should go to bed. Well, if you're on break, you can stay up as late as you like. But yeah, I'm like you. I'm getting old, so I go to bed almost at the same time every night, too. I don't think I have time to go get that tree, so let's get kills. Alright. Melee damage, yes. Although I do like attack speed on this too, but let's get that. Do this. Oh, it combined it automatically. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't got any stats on that yet either, and I wanted that. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I can only get ranged weapons now, so... What I will say is these ethereal weapons, once you get a good ranged weapon that's killing everything, you're probably getting a lot less stats, since you're not killing as many things because the ranged guys just kill them before they get to you. But it's going to be a good holdover until I find weapons I actually want. And hopefully gain me free stats while we do so. I probably honestly want attack speed more than I want the flat damage. Okay, don't die like we did last time by getting hit by those things. Jesus. All right, have a good night, Spectre. We'll see you next time, my friend. Let's get a little speed. Alright, good. We got 1 attack speed from that this time. Getting damage from those guys. Pick up a crate. I do like that item. Piercing damage. I think we need that. Or we just go all of the ethereal weapons. This is a ranged ethereal weapon. Whew. Yeah. Probably means I get no stats from these guys because it's going to take all the kills, but... I'm going to get the harvesting, though. Even though it loses me a little damage. I do like ethereal weapon builds because, I mean, it just feels... These weapons honestly feel a little OP that you just get stats from killing enemies. I say as I almost die to being rammed over and over. I guess the weakness of them is maybe their stats aren't as good as some other weapons, like slower attack speed or something, but they just seem really good to me. We're a spooky build, that's right. Ugh, wrong purple thing. I have no luck so far. I guess I'm taking that. Trees. Man, I like this, but minus 12 harvesting, man. This is actually going to be so good, though, because I'm building melee damage. Oh, that's really good. I think I have to lock that, even though that's going to put me negative harvesting. That's just... I feel like that's just too good of an item. Maybe what I do is I lock it and buy it a couple waves from now where the minus harvesting will be less punishing. Maybe that's the best. I just lock it in for a while, make sure I don't unlock like I've done stupidly in the past. Buy other things and then buy it once I feel like losing the harvesting will be less punishing or something. Took the tree. Nice. Thank you for the item. Free items are the best items. Free turret. Means it'll kill things that I'm not killing with my ethereal things. I think I still take it, though. Probably worth. Okay, there's some gain in harvesting. Man, I'm not getting much melee. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, I'm not getting much melee damage. Oh, I'm negative in armor, though. But I want the damage. Ooh, I want a lot of this stuff. Okay, I'm going to go... And just that. I need to get armor. I'm going to wait one more round, and then I'm going to get Rip and Tear. Yeah, this is a bad round to have exploding anyway, because they're not grouping up that much, I feel like. Hold on a sec. Oh, God. Get off my face. RDJ. You said something about RDJ. Is that Robert Downey Jr.? I need to read that after this wave and not die. There's a guy with an item over there, but I don't know if I can get to him. He's hiding behind all his friends that are charging in my face. Current circulating rumors is that RDJ might be making some comebacks in 2 new MCU movies. Really? After he died? I mean, spoiler alert, he totally didn't die. Okay, I need armor. Man, I really want the harvesting. I I need to not die, though, so I'm going to take the armor here. Taking that. Taking that. Regen. Can't combine that. I combine this, though. It's a Force Ghost Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man. Twist. Iron Man was a Jedi all along. I mean, that's cool. I mean, I doubt anybody... Well, there are probably some people out there, but I feel like most people would be like... The actor who basically was the first MCU hero coming back or being more active would be pretty exciting. Because it certainly felt like they were trying to phase out all the, you know, originals. With, you know, Captain America and Iron Man and everything. Movies are Armor Wars and Secret Wars. Okay. I don't read the comics enough to know what that would mean, but I'm guessing that means Iron Man would be important. Or involved somehow. Tree and tree. You always assume the introduction of the multiverse was to bring back characters when needed. Wouldn't be surprised if Chris Evans also showed up again at some point. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know if I care about lifesteal, but I don't need elemental damage, so... Interesting. So 4 melee damage equals 4 melee and 2 ranged. 3 ranged equals 3 ranged and 1.5 melee. So I think purple melee is better than... I mean, blue melee is better than purple ranged on this character. Although I really want the luck, but I'm going to take the damage. And the dodge, I guess. Oh my gosh, we have 3 of these now. Okay. Range damage equals 1 melee damage. Minus 7% attack speed. I think that's worth. I want this. I don't think so. I'm gonna take a piggy bank though. Give me a piggy bank. Yeah, I think my melee weapons are getting a lot less stats now that we have these ethereal things just killing everything before they can get close to us. So it's definitely time to swap out from ethereal weapons if we get good options. So if I see good melee options. What are the best melee options? Like that plasma thing, the thunder sword is probably good. Although I think that's based on elemental damage, so. I don't know, I'm not actually sure what the best ethereal melee weapons are. Well, I might just be dying right now because my health is low and I'm not finding any heals right now. May I please have some heals? There's one. I almost died picking it up. Oh my god, am I dead? Heal. Oh god, okay. It's times 2 melee for 1 range, not half. Oh! Okay, let me look at it again. Two melee damage for every 1 range for every 2 melee. Oh, I got it mixed up. Okay, you're right. You are absolutely right. My bad. Okay, my bad on that. Alright, well, there's another ghost axe. And that is melee damage equals range damage. Cacti Club. I feel like that's a really good melee weapon too because it's a melee weapon that benefits from ranged bonus damage. Okay. Going to replace this for that. You know what? I think I do. I think that's going to be really good. Minus 5 dodge for 10 harvesting on round 11. think I want any of that. I do want that. Okay. I don't think I get rid of anything for the Cacti Club, do I? Getting attack speed if I get kills with this. I feel like I'm actually not getting that many kills with this. I am going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'll make a Cacti Club transition. So when I hit with that melee weapon, it spawns ranged things that benefit from both our melee and our range damage. It feels like one of the better... That might be the best melee weapon for this build, apart from the OP ones. I feel like stat-wise it benefits from the way this character wants to build. Although what I'd like to do is live, and I'm not clearing out stuff nearly as well. It's because my ranged weapons are not rocket launchers like I had last round. I need my rocket launchers or shredders or something. Alright, some things are finally exploding. Oh, maybe Rip and Tear is finally procking a couple times. Oh, jeez. Okay. That was a big explosion. I think that was a big Rip and Tear explosion that just happened. Nice. Yes, that's nice. Even though I lose range, that seems really good. Fucking double values. Good. That's not good. Luck, armor. Okay, let me take the armor. Yes. Think about it. With Disney now holding practically all rights and having pulled pretty much everything in the MCU, they can have an even more epic fight for the conclusion of the next phase, like Avengers for multiple universes, those Guardians, Eternals, X-Men, Fantastic Four, so forth. That sounds like what they're trying to build towards, which sounds like it could be cool if they get the right people in charge of it. And for the most part, it seems like they're doing that. Do I get that just for the speed? I think I'm actually going to take the armor over here. Alright, still have not found one of the good ranged weapons. I've seen some bouncing projectiles. This thing doesn't bounce, does it? I don't have an item that ricochets my projectiles, does it? Maybe it's the cactus thing going off or something. I swear it looks like it's the projectile from the ethereal weapon bouncing. There is a tree up here. I thought I saw one. Oh, maybe it's an enemy dying and and it's proccing a projectile. I think it's that item that's causing that I'm seeing. The item that I just picked up, the whatever that one's called, that spawns a projectile that does range damage. Yeah, that's what it is. Sure. Yeah, baby with a beard, that one, thank you. Oh, community support, yes. Alright. Let's get... Oh, regen or damage. Let's go regen. Luck. Yeah, let's go luck. I'm not doing crits. I do want that. I don't want more minus dodge. I will take that. Cacti Club, very nice. Dodge was harvesting, but minus melee and ranged. You know what? I think that's worth. Okay. All right. We have 6 purple weapons right now, and our ranged guys getting all the kills, which is good because we're getting HP, but we're not getting the damage anymore. But that's fine. I just walked right into that projectile. Honestly, if they were somehow able to get X-Men into the MCU and have it not suck, like almost all of the X-Men movies have, That would be, apart from the Spider-Man movies, my ideal thing that MCU could do. Because X-Men have always been my favorite superheroes. Spider-Man was like my second favorite behind Cyclops and Nightcrawler and all the awesome X-Men. If they could somehow get the frickin' X-Men in and done well, I would be so happy. That is great. I don't need an item for that. I always have community support. Thanks. Ooh, there's the Thunder Sword. That's based on Elemental. Even though I think that's a good item, I think I would rather not dilute my pool. Just keep taking Cacti Clubs. Based on Engineering, which I do have, but I don't think it's good enough. Piercing damage. I think I care too much about that. There we go, baby. Nuclear frickin' launcher, my man. Yeah, all right, now we're talking. Spider-Man is second behind Cyclops. Well, it's hard to say, because there hasn't been a good movie Cyclops literally ever. And there have been two amazing, in my opinion, good movie Spider-Man and one kind of meh one. So, Spider-Man, movie Spider-Man, love him. Movie Cyclops, horrible, useless character in every movie he's ever been in. So, back when I, watched the X-Men cartoon and actually read the X-Men comic books when I was a kid, Cyclops was the biggest badass, and he's never been a badass in any movie he's ever been in that I've seen. So, maybe I should clarify. Movie versions are not true with what I just said, but in my mind and comic book wise, yes. I would love to actually see a non-biatch of a Cyclops. You love nukes, they're my favorite. I don't actually know. 2 melee becomes 1 range. I think this is not worth. Based on luck, it's fine. Yes, range. So actually range is better than melee. I misspoke earlier when I said... Yeah, well, okay, 1 range is 2 melee. 2 melee is 1... Oh, they're even. They're just even. They're just even. It's math on stream, and I fail at that. Yes, I want that. Damn, I have to get rid of something. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to get rid of the ghost axe. You've given me 24 damage. That's good. So let's go all in there. Yes, luck, even though I don't have much in the way of healing. A cool idea you heard is that the radiation of the snaps created a bunch of mutants for the same universe. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been hearing a couple different. I've heard a couple different theories about how they're going to get the X-Men into Marvel Universe. Because Disney bought Fox. Is that what happened? Is that why Disney now has access to? They are now finally allowed to use the word mutant, because I'm pretty sure Fox wouldn't allow other people to use mutant because it was because they had the rights to X-Men or something. That is crazy. That Disney is literally gonna own all of entertainment soon. It's so insane. So much for antitrust laws, like the whole, what was it, Activision trying to buy Microsoft, or Microsoft buy Activision or something, and that was not happening in the EU because of antitrust laws or something like that. I feel like I heard something about that. Yeah, I'll take that. We're almost to the end of harvesting being good. I will take the 4 armor, even though I want the luck. I think armor is more important right now. I don't want to lose melee, I don't want to lose ranged. I'm not really doing burning. Take that. It's kind of expensive. Trees, yes. Range damage, yes. Minus speed, but I'm not going to be standing still. Oh, that's melee damage, yes. Pretty sure they already own Activision. Well, yeah, that was maybe a couple months ago. I don't know if that happened. But I remember there being a big debacle over in Europe. They weren't gonna they were gonna not allow... They weren't gonna acknowledge something about distribution rights or something with Microsoft and buying out Activision or something. You just found this. Okay, I'll read that in a second. I remember talking to my friend Tim and my brother Steven about this a couple months ago, I think. And not remembering exactly how it was resolved or if it has been resolved. God, we are deleting stuff. This character is cool. I like this character. Of course, any character feels good if you have a nuke. On January 18, 2022, Microsoft announced its intent to acquire Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion. Wikipedia start date, January 18, 2022. Status pending. So it's still pending. Okay, so it hasn't been resolved yet. Okay, then I'm not crazy. Yeah, I'll just take the dodge. Yeah. This is a great item. Just I lose dodge. Luck and harvesting, weight 17. Attack speed. I don't mind the minus crit so much, but the minus attack. It's probably worth, but I'm going to roll it. Tardigrade. I feel like we're getting hit infrequently enough that this is worth taking. None of those, okay. Oh, we dodged. Okay, there's the nullify. Yeah, I'm sure there's tons of legal stuff they got to go through for Microsoft to buy out Activision, Blizzard, as it's called. Not so fondly by some people. Alright, explosion damage. We got a nuke, so yes, please. And I keep taking minus attack speed for melee. I think that's still worth it, though. Melee damage. Yeah, this gives me multiple stats. I think it's just worth. Explosion damage. So that affects this. But is a downgrade to a lot of other things. You're doing 9,000 damage in a wave. You're doing the most damage. All right, we're doing it. 123 becomes 167. Okay. I don't think it'll be that negative. Another tardigrade? Sure. We'll freeze for that. Act Blizzsoft? Well, what if it becomes taken over by Microsoft? What's it going to be? I guess that's what you're saying. Act Blizzsoft. Micro Blizzavision? I don't know. Blizzasoft. Blizzasoft? Microvision. That sounds like an X-Men power. What's up, Meme Plays Memes? How's the game going? It's going well. We've gotten like 2 or 3 wins in already, and this is looking like potentially a 4th. We're making good progress on getting wins on all these different characters on the higher difficulties. It's fun. And I'm not salty like FTL, so that's always a positive for me. Activision Blizzsoft. Micro Blizzvision. Minus range, minus pickup range. For a lot of melee damage. Put me at negative 50 range. I don't think I've ever taken this item. I'm going to take it because it is going to give me a lot of damage. So this actually kind of makes up for the lost pickup range. But I don't know if I care about the pickup range. I don't want to lose the dodge, I think. That will make up for the range some. Oh my god, another one of these. Ha ha ha. 192 becomes 243. I feel like I'm getting too much of the negative damage, but I don't want to... I want that thing. Minus 35% damage for bounce. Usually I do that, but my damage is getting low on a lot of these other things, so I think I'm not going to take that, because it doesn't affect this guy. It only affects the projectiles that spawn from this and these, so I think I'm going to skip that. An infinite mode would be fun in this game, just to get to the highest score possible. Small, soft serve Blizzard at Dairy Queen. Microvision Blizzard Soft. Micro Actabliz. Sounds like a laundry detergent. Yeah, it does. The secret ingredient to our gain detergent is the Microvision Blizzard Soft Micro Actabliz ingredient. It gets deep down into the micro blizzes and softens them for the cleaning reagents of the micro blizzes active softs. I would totally use that detergent. Totally, I would. Man, get frickin' nuked, everybody. Get nuked. In the video game, of course. Taking a little bit of damage there, but we're good. We're good. For white, so white, they're blue. A little late, Crown. Let's get some range. Yeah, we actually lost some range before. Do I get this for the final shop? I don't think that's worth. I'll take that. I'll take that. Holy red items, Batman, but I can't afford them. 372. I need what? 88? I have to recycle 2 things to make that happen. Or 1 cactus club. Not worth. And I'm not really loving any of these final items. A lifesteal, I guess, maybe? Fine. Alright. Alright, I think we have enough to just win. Nuke our way to victory, maybe. Actually, I don't feel like we have as good of a boss killing build as we had last run. Because the rocket launcher just fired faster. If I can get in range of the melee weapons, though, maybe the melee weapons will do it. The damage is good. I don't know that her DPS is amazing with this build. Okay, he's gonna start spawning shots. Good dodge there. Nullified. Okay, nullifiers are gone. Do we have him? I think we have him. Looking winnable if I don't die here, stupidly. Nuke him down. Finish him with a nuke. Come on. There it is. GG. Nuke did. 17,000. 7,000, 7,000, 6,000. Man, nukes and rocket launchers. Who would have thunk it? They're the best weapons. You laugh, but in some dystopian future where all industries are owned by Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and Tesla, this is a thing. Get nuke achievement unlocked. True U.S. American. Great, thanks. Why do you got to make it political? All right, well, it is time for my last break, my friends. I'm gonna skip a GG cookie time because I might do an extra stream tonight with my brother and my friend Tim with some Smite. So let me, which might mean I might want to end a little early today so I can get working out and other stuff done. So quick sandwich break and come back. We'll do a couple more runs. Y'all rock in just a bit, my friends. GG potato time. That's right.